his eyes fixed on the knife, seemingly suspended in mid-air. I eased the shields and the knife toward him. "It would be a lot easier if you just told us who sent you." I edged the knife closer. I could see the sweat beading on his forehead. It was amazing how a knife, hanging in mid-air and edging toward him, brought out the fear. I waited, smiling.
"It was Gustafson. He was the one. He told us. Be a gold for every patroller we brought down. Didn't matter which ones, but it had to be inside the streets, he told us."
"Which streets?"
"North Mittellandkirche, the part east of Worcester and west of Fedra."
Basically, the streets were those that bordered the Towdies. That made sense, in a way, because any patrol deaths would be blamed on the Towdies' gangs and my inability to control the Towdies in difficult times. "Who was there besides Gustafson?"
"He was the only one. He was."
"There had to be other dealers involved." I eased the knife forward again.
"Honest, he was the one. No, he works with Sadharan, but he never said."
After I finished getting what I could from him, I had them bring back in the first tough. I had the knife almost in his eyeball before he cracked. Neither could offer anything beyond what I'd gotten from the first, except that they had the idea that 3rd District was the only one being targeted so far. Whether that was just what they were told or whether it was true, that I couldn't determine. When I'd gotten what I could, Alceron and I went back to the duty desk. "Sir?" Kamarit looked up. "Put it in the orders book that when those 2 we brought in are transported to headquarters tomorrow, I want 4 patrollers from here to accompany the wagon." "Yes, sir." "I want them to get to headquarters alive," I added, although I had my doubts how long they'd last, given my suspicions. I just didn't want their deaths to occur while they were in 3rd District custody. And I don't want anything to happen to them here. I looked hard at the duty desk patroller.
"Neither the captain nor I would want anything to happen,"
added Alceron. Kamarit swallowed. We walked back to my study, and I closed the door. "I don't like doing that, you know." Alceron nodded.
"I know, but they don't. That's what they'd expect, and they'd get worse in most stations."
After a moment, he added,
"It won't stop with them.
I'll be working late most nights, but I won't be here until after 9th glass tomorrow. I have to make a command appearance at the Council's autumn ball."
"Command?"
"We were asked by the Chief Counselor himself."
"That's command,"
Alceron affirmed. My night duty didn't even end then, because it was so late that I had to walk all the way to the Guild Square to find a hack to take me back to Image Isle. At least I didn't have to walk the whole way. Even so, my feet were aching when I finally stepped into the foyer. But Celiora was waiting, with warm mulled wine.